until airtime. Your final remaining cue will be at 15 seconds. Seconds on my mark. 30 seconds, stations. "15 seconds till airtime, stations on my mark. 15 seconds. Have fun.
The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network. This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Shot up in transition. No, Bowens follows through and jams it down with two hands.
We're getting you set for game day with the countdown to tip-off, powered by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, the official beverage of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing laser-focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service-built. By Aramark, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Quality Suites, an official hotel of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Needs push at the right point. Around a Dyer left wing. Dyer wants another three. Splash! Rin es in fuego!
Now, here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Greetings, salutations, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you courtside to historic Frosty Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman is set to step out of South Atlantic Conference play and challenge an old NAIA District 24 foe as Trevecca Nazarene makes the trip to Mossy Creek. The Eagles 1-3, looking to snap a three-game losing streak after back-to-back tough losses on the final possession of games at Tusculum and at home to a top 10 Queens team. Trevecca, meanwhile, off to a hot start. The Trojans, who 3-1 after a 5-win year a year ago, and played within 7 points of Ole Miss in an exhibition game. Should be an entertaining one here inside of Holt Fieldhouse tonight. This is the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Service you can trust and value you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, where AEC, member-owned and service-driven. We check in with Chuck Benson, the Eagles headman's pregame comments. Head your way after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
An interview with head coach Chuck Benson heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
Time to check in with the Eagles head coach. Here's Chuck Benson alongside the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Back on the AEC countdown to tip-off. Carson-Newman steps out of conference play today with a matchup against the Trevecca Nazarene Trojans. Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, you go against a Trevecca team that's off to a hot start. The Trojans 3-1. And one of the most versatile big men in the country in C.J. Pena. 23 points per game, 10 rebounds per game, averaging a double-double while shooting 50% from the field, 32% from three, and 81 from the line. What do you have to do to slow down that post a game after, really back-to-back games after taking on the elite posts of the South Atlantic Conference and Jamari Smith and Gavin Raines for Queens and Brandon Mitchell and Anadi Legist for Tusculum?
Well, first of all, Trevecca has really started out the season hot. They had a great exhibition season, almost beat Ole Miss in a preseason exhibition game. And then turned around and have opened up 3-1 on their year. And Pena is obviously one of their primary weapons. So we're going to be dealing with a team that's very confident right now and a team that has proven scoring. And we know we're going to have our hands full, but I feel like we, and especially years of late, having to face off against other opponents who had really strong interior play, we sort of know what we need to be doing to try to impact his performance. And at the same time, we feel like we know what we need to be doing to demonstrate our own confidence on both sides of the ball.
Offense has clicked here early for your team outside of really the King game. Had success at Tusculum, where you haven't had success in years past. Obviously, Lees McCrae was an offensive explosion, and even against Queens, a team that's typically among the top three in the SAC in defense, you scored the ball well and scored the ball efficiently. What does it take for your defense to catch up with your offense?
It's been interesting because if you look at really our three losses this year, we've sort of, each of them had their own little sort of storyline, little plot that led to our demise. But I really think as crazy as it sounds, I think our defense isn't maybe as broken as the record indicates. I mean, we don't focus a lot on the outcome. And when I say outcomes, Kev, you know what I mean, wins and losses. We're not focused on that. We're focused on things that we can control. And I look at it, and there are specific things that I can pinpoint that will over time be fixed as long as we play. But I just think we're at an unusual point in this season, very early. Have had a really challenging schedule up to this point, and I don't think that we really are that far off, honestly.
Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. I don't think I insinuated that the defense was broken.
You did not.
But just to make that abundantly clear, you look at Trevecca. It's been a minute since you've taken on the Trojans. You got to go back to Antoine Davis and Ish Sanders when they were running the show. for your team back in 2013. That was a 14-point win here inside of Holt. Is there anything, and I'm presuming not because of a coaching change, that you can draw from that last meeting?
No, nothing really, other than just, I guess, the familiarity. They're a Tennessee institution in Nashville, and we've got guys on our team that are from the Middle Tennessee area, and they actually have one young man on the roster that we gave some consideration to in the recruiting process back in the past. So, but beyond that, there's nothing that would tie this thing back. There's been a coaching change since our last meeting, and so it's going to be its own unique experience this time for everybody involved.
All right, Chuck Benson, pleasure as always. Good luck tonight against the Trojans.
Thanks, Kev.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Starting lineup head your way when the AEC countdown to tip-off comes back. After this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Decades ago, your local electric co-op was formed to make sure everyone who needed electricity had it. And as time went on, as our communities continued to grow, so did the need for electricity. And time again, we've made certain that need has been met. Today, we're still doing everything in our power to keep affordable, reliable electricity flowing. It was our purpose then, it's our purpose now, and that'll never change.
AEC, your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Don't go anywhere. Tip-off is next.
Trip Davis, marvelous, with the hands on one end and the guile to finish on the other.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network. Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This
Fires the three, and
is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
buzzer and ball game. Carson-Newman reigns over the Royals. The Eagles take home the 2021 Pilot Flying J South Atlantic Conference Men's Basketball Championship.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, the Carson-Newman Chick-fil-A, by ShopCNEagles.com, the Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, the Tennessee National Guard, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, Quality Sweets, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen. Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
We're glad you're with us tonight here inside of Holt Fieldhouse as Carson-Newman steps out of South Atlantic Conference play to welcome in the Trevecca Nazarene Trojans here on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Hope you've got your turkey, all your fixings, and are settling in for some hopefully high-quality Division II hoops action here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Carson-Newman trying to snap a three-game losing streak. Eagles have dropped back-to-back heartbreakers to Tusculum and Queens and probably didn't have their best foot forward the Sunday before against King in a 77-66 loss. Meanwhile, Trevecca streaking a little bit. The Trojans, a 3-1 start after finishing last year 5-17. And the Trojans, the thing that certainly catches your eye the most is the 7-point exhibition loss to Ole Miss. Trevecca playing good basketball. They've got some size between Brendan Newton and Caleb Terry inside, 7'2" and 6'11" respectively for that pairing. While C.J. Pena has turned into one of the most dynamic players in the country. 6'7" senior transfer out of Taylor University, averaging 22.5 points and 9.8 rebounds per game. He scored more than 24 points in every game, including the exhibitions, with the exception of a 9-point outing and an overtime win over Birmingham Southern. Meanwhile, Carson-Newman 1-3 in spite of just an offense that has cooked this season. And the Eagles shooting 50% from the field, 81 points per game, and 49% from three. So Carson-Newman really effective offensively, looking for the defense to round into form as well. Should be a good one from here inside of Holt Fieldhouse between the Carson-Newman Eagles and the Trevecca Nazarene Trojans. Now here to handle all the pregame introductions, here's Holt Fieldhouse PA man Brian McCarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise for tonight's invocation. The invocation tonight is given by Johnny Long.
Let us pray. Lord, thank you for the many gifts you have given us. As we enter into tonight's competition with all the love and wisdom in our hearts, we ask, Father, that you bless each and every one of us, especially the coaches, officials, parents, and players. Father, you are our inspiration, our teacher, and our protector. Please watch over us this holiday season, and let us give thanks to you, our Lord. In your name we pray. Amen.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, in honor of America and the men and women of our armed forces who protect our freedom, we request that you continue to stand. Gentlemen, remove your caps, and current and former servicemen and women may render a salute as we play the Star-Spangled Banner. Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to historic Holt Fieldhouse for tonight's matchup between the Trojans of Trevecca Nazarene and your Carson-Newman Eagles. And now, fans, please direct your attention courtside, and let's meet the starting players for each team. First, please welcome to the floor the starting five for the Trojans of Trevecca Nazarene. From Harrisburg, Virginia, 0, Chris Rogers. From Clarksville, Tennessee, senior number 13, Jalen Tharp. From Roanoke, Virginia, senior center number 23, Brendan Newton. From Charlotte, North Carolina, junior number 25, Josh Price. And from Pickerington, Ohio, senior number 35, C.J. Pena. Your head coach of the Trojans is Omar Mantz. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the floor your starting five for your Carson-Newman Eagles. First, Senior forward from Oak Ridge, Tennessee, number 10, E.J. Bush. Junior guard from Greenville, South Carolina, number 12, Luke Brannigan. From Weaverville, North Carolina, freshman number 14, Ren Dyer. From the Queen City of Charlotte, North Carolina, junior center number 24, Brian Thomas. And from the capital city of Nashville, Tennessee, senior number 50, Trip Davis. Your assistant coaches for Carson-Newman, Dave Gorman, Clenzo Ross, and Joe Larrabee, and KT Carter. Your head coach, raised and reared in the shadow of White Rock, is Chuck Benson.
All right, pregame introductions out of the way. Carson-Newman out in the pristine home whites. White tops, white shorts, blue numbers on the front and back of the jerseys trimmed in orange with orange and blue stripes on the waistband and the shoulder holes. Trevecca out in all black road jerseys, black tops, black shorts, gray numbers on the front and back of the jerseys with Trojans written above the numbers on the rear, Trevecca above the numerals on the front, and a blue circle Trojan head logo on the left side of the stripeless jerseys for the Trojans. It's Newton versus Thomas for the jump. Jeff Fancher tosses the ball in the air, and Newton deflects it back into the backcourt. Trevecca starts out with the basketball, moving from right to left against the Eagles matchup zone. Rogers handles at the head of the key for Trevecca, who starts 3 around 2 with its offense. Rogers, right wing, still hasn't given it up. Now does so, pass inside to Newton. One dribble, shot up over Thomas. Back iron, no. Pena follows and taps it home. 2-0. Trevecca the early lead, 30 seconds in. Eagles bring it from left to right. Davis, right wing, gets into the paint. Drives, stops, drops it off for Bush, right block. Kick out Davis out of the key. Back down to Bush, right block. Turns into the lane, looks for a passer. Hits Dyer, cutting the right side of the paint. Dyer finger rolls it home off the window. 2-2 ball game, 50 seconds in. Ren Dyer off the feed from Bush in the middle of the lane. Trevecca into the front court. Left point, Price. Around to Rogers, right point. Drop it off Pena, right elbow. Inside it goes Newton. Got shoved off of his spot by Bush. That's a first personal on Bush, a first team foul on the Eagles. Newton, a presence inside, 7'2", 265, a transfer out of Liberty in his senior year. 6.5 points, 7 rebounds a game. Inbounds comes from the right of the basket all the way to Pena at the head of the key. Price right wing, drop it off Newton, right block, turns, shoots over top of Bush. Halfway down and out, Thomas the rebound, and the Eagles running front court, looking for the lead. Dyer, left wing, catch and shoot 3, barely grazes the rim. Rogers the rebound, and the Trojans bring it front court. Tied at 2 with Carson-Newman, a minute 20 in. Pena, right of the paint for the Trojans. Flips it into the right corner for Price. Price back to Pena, right corner. Jab step on Dyer, gets to the right baseline, backs it out. Rogers resets, 10 to shoot. Rogers bounce to Pena, left elbow. Spot up, 15-footer. Front iron, no. Thomas, the rebound left of the lane. Eagles sprint front court. Davis for Brannigan, out to Thomas out of the key. Thomas flips it over to Dyer, right wing. Dyer right around to Thomas' screen. Gets into the paint, drop it off for Davis, left baseline. Too hot to handle. Eagles turn it over. Ball back to Trevecca. First turnover of the game for either team. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Service you can trust and value you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, where AEC, member owned and service driven. 2-2 ball game, 2 minutes in. As a whistle and a foul away from the ball, a moving screen called on Tharp. His first on Trevecca, and the Trojans turn it over. So one turnover begets another. Ball to the Eagles, tied at 2. Trevecca scored the first points. Ren Dyer scored the next 2. Eagles looking for the lead here. Brannigan down the right side of the lane, gets into Rogers. Backing him down, gets into the paint. Kick out Davis, left point, catch 3 on the way. Back of the rim, no good. Box out by Pena, right of the lane. And the Trojans bring it right to left in all black. Price, left around the Newton screen to the head of the key. Davis cuts him off. Kick it over to the right wing for Tharp. Back up top, Rogers. Chest pass, Price left wing. Dyer sticks to him. Into the high post, Pena. Back out, Price left wing. Price drives on Dyer. Gets underneath the basket. Bounce into the right corner, Tharp. 7 to shoot. Around to Rogers' right corner. Kick out, Tharp. NBA range 3. Right wing snaps the cords. Trevecca snaps the skid and gets back in front. 5-2 on the long distance dedication from Tharp. 17:04 to play first half. Eagles looking for an answer. Bush on the left block. Kick out Brennigan. Left wing. Catch 3. Back of the rim. No good. Thomas an offensive rebound. Second chance Eagles. Davis. Free throw line. Drives inside. Gets to the cup. Left hand finger roll won't fall. But a whistle and a foul. Trip Davis to the stripe after the 7-2. Brendan Newton collides with him and gets whistled for his first and the team's second. So 2 free throws for Trip Davis. Hey, Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. So when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Get a large one-topping pizza for $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Trip Davis, first free throw on the way. Left it short, bounces off to the left side, no good. Carson-Newman, 2:24 without a bucket after Rin Dyer's opening points on the lay-in. 5-2, Trevecca leading. Eagles looking to stop a 3-game losing streak this season as Davis calmly sinks the second 2-point game. 5-3 Trojans with 16:52 to play in the first half. No subs yet for either side. Trevecca onto the offensive end. Josh Price lobs to Newton left of the lane. Back out Price left wing. He wants a triple and he knocks it down. Back-to-back threes for Trevecca, and the Trojans have started this game with an 8-3 run. 16:30 to go first half. Eagles looking for an answer point. Thomas over to Brennigan left wing. Dribbles into traffic, kicks it out Dyer left side. Drop it off to Thomas left block. Thomas into the lane, turns, shoots over top of Newton. Halfway down, swirls out the front lip of the rim. Pena snatches his third rebound, and the Trojans can make it an 8-point game with a triple on this possession. Rogers, left wing with the basketball. Right hand dribbles to the head of the key, swings it to Price right wing. Price, stop and pop, 15-footer, right elbow, knocks it down. Price has 5. Trojans up by 7. 10-3, 15-53 to play first half. Eagles the other way. Brennigan knocks down a right corner triple. That stops a 3-minute field goal drought for the Eagles and carves the deficit down to 4. 10-6 with 15:42 to play in the opening stanza. Trevecca has made its last 3 shots. Trojans shooting 57% from the field. Price bounce it to Pena in the high post. Drop it off Newton right line. Newton takes it up for the dunk attempt. Got blocked from behind by Dyer. Brennigan the rebound, and the Eagles bring it front court. Bush, right baseline, backing down Pena. Turns into the lane, draws a double team. Bush up and under move, splits it to the right, chucks it up off the back of the rim. That won't drop. Newton the rebound for the Trojans. Trevecca works it from right to left. Credit the block to Thomas, not Dyer on the dunk attempt on the previous possession for the Trojans. 10-6, Trevecca the lead in the basketball. Newton has it right of the lane. Kick out, Price, head of the key, open look at a 3, airballed it. Ball bounces out of bounds, and that brings us to a break in the action. 14:55 to play first half. Trevecca 10, Carson-Newman 6. Trojans the hot hand early, shooting 2 of 3 from range. We're back to hold after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
14:55 to go first half. 10-6, Trevecca the opening edge in this one. Trojans went on a little 8-3 burst to grab a 7-point lead. They've led wire to wire thus far. It's been a 2 of 7 start from the field for Carson-Newman, hampering the cause a smidge, while the Trojans have started 2 of 3 from long range. The Eagles have the basketball and bring it front court. Brennigan gets it to Bowen's left wing, down to Davis in the left corner. Davis curls into the paint, shot up, left elbow, blocked out of bounds from behind by Tharp, and it stays with Carson-Newman. Good anticipation by Tharp. Saw Davis curling and then redirected it out of bounds. Eagles get it to Brennigan at the right elbow. The right point, pardon me. 10 to shoot. High post, Butts. Kicks it Davis left wing. 7 and 6. Davis right around the Butts screen. 5 and 4. Davis pull up. 3 on the way. Front of the 10, no. Butts taps the rebound up, but it's snatched by Pena for the Trojans. Trevecca onto the offensive end. Tharp, right wing, looking to extend a 4-point lead. Left around a Pena screen. Switches it to Rogers left point. Rogers with a high hand there from Brennigan. Drops it off Pena left of the lane. Whistle. 3 seconds called on Trevecca. So Trevecca's third turnover. Ball back to Carson-Newman with a chance to make it a single possession game. Brennigan at the free throw line. Drops it off for Butts left point. Around to the left wing, Davis. Davis curls into the lane. Feeds Bowen's right elbow. Drives to the right block. Looks for cutting Zhao right wing. Zhao wants the triple. Rainbows up and in. John Zhao, after an 18-point explosion against Queens, knocks down the 3 and gets Carson-Newman within 1. 10-9 with 13:32 to play in the first half. A little 6-0 burst for Carson-Newman after trailing by 7. Trevecca hasn't scored in 2 minutes. Tharp, right wing. Moves left around a Pena screen. Flashes open for a 3 and airballs it. Butts the box out for the rebound for the Eagles. Cian races left to right. Brennigan, left corner, explodes the rim, kicks out. Davis, right corner, wide open triple, halfway down and out. Butts had the rebound, but lost it to Terry. And the Trojans race right to left. Price, right corner, gets tripped by Luke Brennigan. Whistle and foul. Charge Luke with his first, team second on the Eagles. And the Trojans with 2 fresh bodies. Calvin Walker and Miguel Williams into the game for the first time, replacing Rogers and Tharp. So the Eagles go with Butts, Bowens, Brennigan, Zhao, and Davis. For the Trojans, Williams, Walker, Terry, Price, and Pena. Inbounds comes to Pena, right baseline, faces the basket, now kicks it out to the right wing, Price. High hand there for Zhao, back into the high post, Pena. Pena muscling his way down to the right baseline, airmails a 10-foot jumper, trying to draw a foul. Bowens the rebound. Eagles bring it front court. Bowens down the right side of the lane, backs it out right baseline, now drives inside, gets underneath, drops it off Butts, middle of the lane, shot up, redirected out by Terry. Rebound saved in by Walker. Trojans ball, trying to put a halt to a 3-minute scoring drought. Eagles have only been able to go on a 6-0 run through the drought. Carson-Newman just shooting 25% from the field. Terry gets it in the middle of the lane, and Terry goes up with a 2-hand jam. That high percentage bucket will stop the 3.5-minute drought for the Trojans, put them up by 3. 12-9, 12-10 to play first half. Eagles front court. Davis into the lane. Left-hand leaner won't fall through contact with Pena. And Walker snares the rebound for Trevecca. Trojans onto the offensive end with a 3-point lead. Price feeds Walker in the left corner, back to Price left wing. Price, right hand dribbles to the head of the key, chest pass to Williams right wing. High-low action to Pena, back out to Williams on the perimeter. Back down inside Pena, 7 to shoot. Working in on Zhao, gets to the cup, shot up, Butts erases it. Zhao saves it in to Butts, shot clock violation. Trojans couldn't get it off in time. Shot clock violation, ball back to the Eagles. Carson-Newman's defense dialed in, and that brings us to a break in the action. 11:33 to play in the first half. Trevecca 12 and Carson-Newman 9. Offense has been at a premium here in Holt. Eagles shooting just 23% from the field. Trevecca at 38%. We're back to Holt after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
I get my power from my co-op so I can put my energy into my family.
Into waking up the neighborhood. Latte for Christine.
I get my power from the co-op so I can put my energy into planting seed for a brighter future.
Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, power to your community, for your community, so your energy can go into the things that matter most to you.
My 69 Camaro.
Who powers you?
AEC, the right call for your energy needs. Let us help you score success.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
11:33 to play in the first half. 12-9. Trevecca has the lead. Carson-Newman without a bucket over the last 2:13. Eagles sluggish start from the field. 3 of 13. Shots just not falling. Eagles have gotten good looks. Carson-Newman's executed the offense. But the shots not dropping here in the early going. Brennigan, right wing, fires up a triple. Front of the 10, no good. Long rebound, head of the key. Dyer taps it up to himself. Second chance for the Eagles. Nick Brennigan, left wing with the basketball. Dribbles, now bounces inside to Bush, left block. Bush backs down his defender, gets into the paint, fades, shot up from 6, back of the 10, no good. Walker the rebound for the Trojans, and Trevecca brings it from right to left. Carson-Newman, 1 of its last 8 from the field. Terry down to the left block, shot up, blocked by Bryant Thomas, but a whistle and a foul delayed. Thomas with his first, team's third. So this sends Terry to the line to shoot a pair. Thomas with a couple of blocks here in the early going of this one. As Terry sizes up the first free throw and leaves it short. He's 1 of 5 at the line on the year. Offense at a premium here in Holt. Eagles 3 of 15 from the floor. Trevecca 39%. 0 of 2 tripping the stripe for Terry. And Bush the rebound for the Eagles. Carson-Newman just 1 of its last 9 from the floor. Brennigan, left wing, feeds Bush at the head of the key. Chest pass Nick Brennigan, right wing, against the man defense for the Trojans. Brennigan, lob to Bush, left block. Faces the basket on Tharp, gets into the paint, spins left, shoots over top of him, and Bush, silky smooth, rattles it home. That stops a 2-minute, 45-second scoring drought for the Eagles, pulls them within a point. 12-11 with 10:31 to play in the first half. Trojans onto the offensive end. Out of the key for Rogers. Round to the left point. Walker, 1 right-hand dribble, 2 passes into the right corner, Williams bounces down low to Terry, passes to Tharp at the elbow, 9 to shoot, Tharp skips it, head of the key, Rogers, extra pass, Walker left corner. Walker steps right around Bush, flying by, heaves up a 3 and knocks it down. Walker, his first make from range on the season, lead back to 4. Eagles want an answer. Bush head of the key, trains a straight-on triple. E.J. Bush with the last 5 for Carson-Newman. CN's down 1, 15-14 with 9:50 to play in the first half. Trojans onto the offensive end. Eagles out of sorts. Tharp misses a wide-open 3 from the left corner. Brennigan grabs the rebound, and the Eagles bring it front court. Thomas at the right elbow, drives to the right block, looks to kick, does so Dyer right corner, catch 3 on the way. Dyer knocked down. 6-0 burst for Carson-Newman. Eagles grab their first lead of the night. 17-15 with 9:25 to play in the first half. Trojans onto the offensive end. Right wing, Tharp with the basketball. Left around a Terry screen, hands off Rogers, head of the key, gets it to Williams right wing. Skip it into the left wing, Walker. Down to Terry at the left elbow. 6 to shoot. 5-4 down to the right block. Dyer fouls Williams with a shot clock at 3. So 2 free throws for the Trojans after Dyer commits the harm. His first, team's 4th. And this sends Miguel Williams, who's 3 of 6 at the line on the year, to the stripe. Hey, Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. So Williams at the line to shoot 2, pushes up the first and swirls it home. E.J. Bush exits. Tyler Bowens is in. The big 7-footer, Brendan Newton, back on the floor in place of Caleb Terry. And one more free throw for Miguel Williams, a chance to tie it at 17, and he does. 17-17 with 9:04 to play in the first half, putting a halt to Carson-Newman's 6-0 run to grab the lead. Trojans have led by as many as 7 in this one. Eagles onto the offensive end. Dyer shuffles it to Brennigan, right point, back to Dyer, left wing. Dyer moves inside, crossing over Tharp, gets down to the right block and gets stripped by Pena. Pena ahead to Walker, backed up by Luke Brennigan. Nick Brennigan saves it in. Eagles race front court but don't have numbers. Tyler Bowens, skip it, right wing, Dyer up to Nick Brennigan, right point, 3 up, 3 in. Back to back to back triples for Carson-Newman. And the Eagles surge to a 3-point lead, 20-17. 8:25 to play in the first half off of this 9-2 run. Trojans onto the offensive end. Downstairs it goes. Newton at the cup. Can't get it to fall over top of Thomas. Thomas the rebound, and Cian races front court. Dyer, left point for Nick Brennigan. Left wing, down to the left corner for Luke Brennigan. Luke right around a Thomas screen, looking for the screen and roll action. And a whistle and a foul on Rogers, scraping through. First on Rogers, third on the Trojans. Josh Price back into the game, the son of NBA All-Star Mark Price, who's in attendance tonight. Will chase Nick Brennigan and the Trojans' man-to-man defense. Brennigan has it right wing. Nick left around a Bowen screen to the head of the key, gets the free throw line, drop it off Thomas left block. Thomas into the lane, works on Newton. Kick out Dyer, left wing, pump fakes a 3, drives inside, goes in on Newton, and has it redirected out of his hands. Trojans the steal, outlet pass pilfered by Nick Brennigan. So one turnover begets another. Eagles bring it front court. Dyer over to Brennigan in the left corner, drop it off Thomas left block. Back to the basket on Newton, turns in on the 7-footer, right hand, baby hook. Thomas tickles the twine. First points for Bryant Thomas against the 7-footer. Carson-Newman on an 11-2 burst to go up by 5. 22-17 with 7:18 to go in the first half. Trojans without a field goal over the last 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Pena wants to stop it. Left corner, triple, long, off the right iron. Brennigan the rebound for the Eagles right of the lane. Cian races front court. Dyer gets it to Thomas between the rings. 3 on the way. Thomas, bullseye! Timeout, Trevecca. Bryant Thomas makes it rain from deep. He's scored the last 5 for Carson-Newman, and the Eagles on a 14-2 run to grab an 8-point lead. 25-17 over the Trojans with 6:59 to play in the first half. We're back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
6:59 to go first half, 25-17, Carson-Newman in the lead. Trevecca led by 7 early, but the Eagles have kept the Trojans without a bucket over the last 2:05. And after Carson-Newman started 3 of 15 from the field, Cian 6 of its last 7. To grab this 25-17 lead, biggest lead of the day for either team. It's been an 8-0 or a 14-2 run for the Eagles, depending on how you want to look at it. Rogers, Tharp, Newton, Price, Pena on the floor for the Trojans out of the timeout. Pena has it, left elbow, shoots from 15 and knocks down the mid-range jumper over top of Zhao. That stops the 2+ scoring drought for the Trojans. Gets them within 6, 25-19 with 6:35 to play first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Butts, Brennigan, Bush, Zhao, Davis. Butts has it left block. Works inside on the 7-footer Newton. Turns, right hand hook, blocked by Newton. Zhao an offensive rebound. Second chance Eagles. Nick Brennigan, head of the key. NBA range 3, on the way, and through! Nick Brennigan from Sevierville knocks it down. And then a whistle and some blood for, I think, Newton. 28-19, Carson-Newman by 9 with 6:06 to play. First half. Trojans onto the offensive end. Terry, right baseline, lost the handle on it, stays with Carson-Newman. So some discussion, the signal on Newton, whether or not that was a foul. They get that sorted out. They called a flop on Newton, so that's his second, team's fourth. And so we're going to get a bonus media timeout here. So we'll step aside for a break as well here on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
All right, 6 minutes to go first half. 28-19, Carson-Newman leading the Trevecca Trojans. And it's Trevecca ball out of the break. Lob goes into Newton, taps it to the baseline, out of bounds. Trevecca turns it over for a sixth time. Well, Carson-Newman started slow. Eagles were sluggish out of the gates, fell behind by 7 early, behind 3 of 15 shooting. But since then, caught fire. Eagles 7 of their last 9 from the floor. Carson-Newman 7 of 12 from deep. Nick Brennigan, right wing, hits Bush head of the key. Bush wants a catch 3 straight on, and he cans that one. Carson-Newman feeling it from deep. Eagles 8 of 13 from range. The lead is 12. 31-19 with 5:40 to play in the first half. It's a 14-2 run for Carson-Newman. Pair of 14-2 runs in this one. Price right corner wants a triple. Strong. Pena the rebound. He is pilfered, but a whistle and a reach coming on E.J. Bush, and that's 2 on him. 5th team foul on Carson-Newman. So Bush into foul trouble. He will head to the bench with a team-high 8 points, also a game-high 8 points, and with a pair of threes to his name as well. 12-point lead for the Eagles, 31-19 with 5:31 to play in the first half. Trojans slip it to the right wing, Rogers. Nick Brennigan there with a high hand, bounce it down to Pena right corner. Pena fires a contested triple, halfway down and out. Trip Davis the rebound, and the Eagles running. Davis into the front court. Drop it off Bowens right baseline on the bounce. Bowens backs it out, Nick Brennigan right wing. Brennigan back up to Bowens, hand off Nick Brennigan. Brennigan bounce inside Bowens. That's tapped by Pena, taken away by Rogers. Rogers into the front court. Euro-stepping Nick Brennigan gets to the cup and lays it in. Rogers with his first points. Trojans cut it to 10. 31-21 with 4:52 to play in the first half. Eagles the other way. Davis driving the middle of the lane. Whistle, foul. Charge this to whom? To Miguel Williams, his first, team's fifth. Brendan Newton on the bench with 2 personals for the Trojans. He's the big 7-footer, the transfer out of Liberty. Bryant Thomas checks in, replacing Joshua Butts. So you got Thomas, Zhao, Davis, Bowens, and Nick Brennigan for the Eagles. Zhao goes to Bowens in the left corner. 10-point lead for the Eagles. Bowens drop it off Thomas, left block. Turns into the lane, right hand, baby hook. That's good over top of Caleb Terry. Vintage Bryant Thomas. He's got 7. Lead back to 12 for the Eagles. 33-21 with 4:30 to play in the first half. Trojans onto the offensive end. Right wing for Pena. Pena left around a Terry screen. Takes an NBA range triple. Front of the rim, no good. Nick Brennigan taps the rebound to himself and hits Davis, cherry picking at the other end. Left hand layup, count it for Trip Davis. Timeout for Trevecca. Eagles getting up and down in transition, and the lead swells to 14. 35-21. Eagles with 4:13 to play in the first half. Quality Suites of Morristown is the preferred hotel choice of the Carson-Newman Eagles, located just 10 miles from campus. Quality Suites of Morristown is the perfect place to stay when you're traveling to watch the Eagles play. Call 423-585-4000 and ask for the Carson-Newman rate. The discount only available when you call 423-585-4000. That's Quality Suites of Morristown, the official hotel choice of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Well, Carson-Newman was down 12-9 with 11:33 to go in the first half, and over the last 7 minutes and 20 seconds, it's been Carson-Newman outscoring the Trojans 24-9. Eagles have done it with the long ball, seeing 8 of 13 from deep. Catch 3 after catch 3, finding the bottom of the bucket for Carson-Newman. Trevecca onto the offensive end. Pena at the head of the key. Stops his dribble. 2 passes deflected into the Carson-Newman bench by Tyler Bowens on the overplay. So it stays with Trevecca with 19 on the clock. Inbounds comes from in front of Carson-Newman's bench from Tharp. Goes to Price in the left corner. Eagles trap him. Pass into the paint. Taken by Pena. He barrels through John Zhao, who draws a charge. First on Pena, 6th on the Trojans. So give the charge to Pena, and that brings us to a break in the action. 3:56 to play in the first half. It's Carson-Newman 35 and Trevecca 21. We return to Holt Fieldhouse after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
3:56 left in the first half. Carson-Newman has closed well. After a 3 of 15 start from the field, Carson-Newman has knocked down 10 of its last 12 shots in turning a 7-point deficit into a 14-point lead. And Bowens nearly threw down a highlight reel dunk. Eagles get a second chance after a Thomas board. Davis drops it off Thomas, left baseline, 15-footer won't go. Thomas's own rebound follows through. That shot redirected by Newton. A lot of contact, no call. And the Trojans grab the rebound and bring it right to left. Newton, left elbow, turns, looks to pass, finds Rogers out of the key. Rogers right around a Brennigan screen, slips it to Walker left wing. Back to Pena left corner. Thomas with a flyby. Pena drives, gets to the cup, Leaner won't fall. Follow through. The tap does. Count it plus a foul. Charge this to whom? Count the basket and the foul on Bryant Thomas. So that's 2 on him. 6th team foul on the Eagles. So Thomas exits in with foul trouble with his second. Joshua Butts is back in. And Butts and Bowens will close out the half down low for the Eagles. Pena to the line, where he has been fairly automatic this year. 84% at the stripe, trying to make it an 11-point game, and he does. 35-24, Carson-Newman the lead with 3:15 to go in the first half. Eagles get it front court. Bowens at the head of the key. Feeds Brennigan right wing, curls into the lane, stops at the free throw line, pumps, slips it down to Davis right block. Davis tries for the reverse layup, instead has to float it back out to Bowens right corner. Bowens pass across the baseline to Davis left corner, drop it off Butts left block, 9 to shoot. Butts working into Newton, turns, right hand hook, that's short. Pena the rebound for the Trojans. Trevecca works it right to left, down by 11. High-low action to Newton. Left block, back it out to Price left wing. Price cuts it to the left baseline, skips it to the right point for Walker. Back to Price left corner, 3, knocks it down. Price with 8 to lead the Trojans, and Trevecca has carved it down to 8. 35-27 with 2:23 to play in the first half. Little 6-0 run for Trevecca after the and one in the triple. Dyer wants to stop it. Right wing 3 is long. Rebound tapped up by Newton and taken away by Rogers. Trevecca the other way. Price a right wing 3. He nails it. Trevecca a 9-0 burst, and all of a sudden it's a 5-point game. 35-30 Carson-Newman. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Davis, right wing, lobs down to Butts right block. Back to the basket, working on the 7-footer Newton. Kicks it Brennigan right wing. Brennigan left around a Butts screen and roll action, not there. Brennigan lobs up the shot. It's short, rebound loose. Pena grabs it. His 9th collected carom, and the Trojans bring it right to left. Eagles haven't scored in 2 minutes. Trevecca's in the middle of a 9-0 run. An and one and back-to-back Josh Price threes. Price feeds Newton at the right elbow. Around the horn it goes against the Eagles zone. Rogers, left wing. Gets inside, kicks it out, right corner. Walker the 3, back of the rim, no good. Newton an offensive rebound, and he dumps it in off the window. 11 straight for the Trojans to get it down to a 3-point game. 35-32 with 70 seconds left in the first half. This after the Eagles were up by 14. Dyer, left wing, drives on Rogers, slip it off Butts, right block. Layup up with the right hand, Newton rejects that one. Pena the rebound, racing front court. Pena hits Rogers, left corner, catch 3, rattles home, tie game. A 14-0 burst for the Trojans to knot it at 35. Eagles trying to stop a 3-minute scoring drought. Brennigan into the front court, gets it to the head of the key. 2 passes over to Dyer, left corner. Dyer drives inside, gets the cup and draws a foul. And if it's on Newton, it's a 3rd personal. It is not on Newton. It's on Calvin Walker. His first, team 7. And should be, pardon me, that's the team 6, not the team 7. So the ball out of bounds to the left of the basket for the Eagles. Trying to stop this 14-0 Trevecca run. Dyer to inbound. Feeds Davis in the left corner. Flips it back out between the rings to Luke Brennigan. Brennigan picked up man-to-man by Rogers. Left around a McElhaney screen. Brennigan into the lane. Gets into Rogers. Shoots through him and knocks down the runner with the right hand. Luke Brennigan with 5 points. That stops a 3.5-minute scoring drought for the Eagles and pumps the brakes on a 14-0 Trevecca run. Trevecca plays for the final shot, trailing 37-35 with 12 seconds left. Shot clock off. Pena hands off to Price on the right wing. Luke Brennigan sticks to him. Price behind the back dribble, around a Pena screen, fading 3, right wing, knocks it down. High difficulty for Price. Chip meet block. The NBA All-Stars son drills a triple as the buzzer sounds to give the Trojans a 1-point halftime lead. Trevecca a 17-2 run to close into the halftime break. Well, this was a seesaw battle, back and forth. Trojans were up 7 early. Carson-Newman used a pair of 14-2 runs to grab a 14-point lead, but then the Eagles won for their last 8. over the final 3:16, and Trevecca uses a 17-2 run to take a 1-point lead headed into the halftime locker room. ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report is headed your way next after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or a new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose. It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is ShopSeeingEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopSeeingEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopSeeingEagles.com.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopSeeingEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Dyer, the trailer, swats Hawks out of bounds. A highlight reel stuffed by the freshman.
Now, back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Well, some seesaw action here inside of Holt Fieldhouse leads to Trevecca leading Carson-Newman 38-37 at the halftime break. This one back and forth with some pretty heavy swings. Trevecca bounded out of the gates to a 7-point lead early and led Carson-Newman by 3, 12-9. At the 11:33 media timeout. Carson-Newman would proceed to outscore the Trojans 24-9 over the next 7 minutes and change of this one. And Carson-Newman carried a 35-21 lead coming out of the under 4 media timeout. Eagles used a 14-2 run, an 8-0 run to get the surge out. But it's Trevecca who closes strong with a 17-2 spurt to head into the halftime locker room with the lead. It was 4 straight made triples by Trevecca to close the gap and close the gap in a hurry. Price knocked down 3 of them, and a really tough fading shot from the right wing is what gave Trevecca the halftime lead at the horn, 38-37. Trevecca closes the half by making 6 of their last 7 shots. This follows a streak where the Trojans turned it over 4 times in roughly 4 minutes and went without a basket for 3 minutes while the Eagles went on that 14-2 run to grab a 14-point lead. Really, it's like a sandwich or an inverse sandwich, depending on how you want to look at it. Trevecca started strong and closed strong. Carson-Newman, a 3 of 15 start from the field. The Eagles closed 1 of their last 8 from the field. But in the middle, Carson-Newman made 10 of 12 shots, including 6 straight shots from long range. So it has been somewhat inconsistent. When it's been consistent, it's been really entertaining. But it has been kind of all or nothing for both of these teams. Certainly making an impact down low is Brendan Newton, the 7'2 senior transfer from Liberty. Already has 3 blocks at the halftime break, and Carson-Newman is not getting what it normally would get at the rim. Certainly something to think about is Bryant Thomas and E.J. Bush, both in foul trouble from the under 4 media timeout on when Trevecca makes that run. And the Trojans elected to play Newton through foul trouble with 2 personals and nearly picked up his 3rd. So be interesting to see how that all shakes out in the second half. We'll take you around the league. ShopSeeingEagles.com scoreboard is up next after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
The Eagle Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the Eagles.com scoreboard update. Now, back to the arena.
All right, Adam Cavalier, happy to have you courtside here at Holt Fieldhouse, where Trevecca leads Carson-Newman 38-37 at the halftime break. They're elsewhere in the Carson-Newman Athletics family. Carson-Newman women's basketball up by 9 at the halftime break over unbeaten Clayton State. Women's basketball with a 41-32 lead over the Lakers. Campbell Pendleton leading the way with 9 points on 3 of 6 shooting. She's 2 of 4 from long range. Lindsey Taylor, high-level effort, 6 points, 5 rebounds, while Skylar Boshears is scoreless, but has 6 rebounds. Carson-Newman has forced 12 Clayton State turnovers. And the Eagles outscoring the Lakers 16-9. in points off turnovers en route to the 9-point halftime lead. All the action we have to tell you about in this one is on the women's side. Lenore Rye rolling on the road over Coker. 36-15. Maddie Dillinger has 14 points to pace the Bears, while no one for Coker has more than 5. You'd expect that for a team that's 5 of 27 from the field in the opening half of basketball. Queens on the road at Anderson. Trojans up 37-24 at the halftime break. Brittany Bailey leading all scorers with 12 for Anderson. It's UVA Wise rolling over Mars Hill 40-26 at the half. Van Zant with 15 points to lead all scorers in that one. Catawba and LMU locked in a defensive battle. Rail Splitters ahead 28-27 at the halftime break. LMU led by 8 after 1, but Catawba outscores the Rail Splitters 16-9 in the second quarter to get within 1 at the halftime break. Kuhn with 10 to lead LMU. Jemiah Stanback has 10 for Catawba. And then one women's game already final. That's Wingate and Newberry. The Bulldogs roll over the Wolves 79-52. Wingate shoots 52% from the field, gets 15 points from Brianna Troutman, 13 from Hannah Clark, and 12 from Davis to roll. And that is Carson-Newman's women's basketball team's next opponent on the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Final game on the women's docket is just underway in the third quarter. Limestone really up big on Tusculum, 42-20. The Saints with the lead, already 3 double-digit scores for Limestone. Bird with 14, Cargo and McCrae with 10 apiece for Limestone. Halftime here in Holt. Trevecca, a 38-37 lead over Carson-Newman at the halftime break. Trojans closed the first half on a 17-2 run. We're back to Holt after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeandeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeandeagles.com today.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owners insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Bills top the key. Pull up 3 on the way. Got it. Charlie Clark dialing long distance with impunity.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military.
Final!
I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard and thinking about it that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your perspective.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Just like no two people are the same, no 2 days are the same. We start them and end them at different times. And in between, we all do very different things. Yet there is something we all have in common. Knowing your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative is here to power every moment of every day. Because no matter when it starts, we never stop.
Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek.
All right, courtside at Holt Fieldhouse, where Trevecca leads Carson-Newman by a score of 38-37. Trojans off to a 3-1 start after a 5-win campaign a year ago, and had the hot hand late, knocking down 4 straight threes to go on a 17-2 run into the halftime break after Carson-Newman went on 14-2 and 8-0 runs to take a 14-point lead in the first half. So the seesaw on Trevecca's side headed into the halftime locker room. And Carson-Newman will try to swing it back in its favor. Eagles ball out of the break. With Bush, Brennigan, Dyer, Davis, and Thomas on the floor for Carson-Newman. While the Trojans trot out Newton, Tharp, Rogers, Pena, and Price. Brennigan will get the ball from E.J. Bush, and Carson-Newman will bring it right to left in the pristine home white jerseys, looking to retake the lead on this possession. Davis for Bush, right side of the lane, pull up, 15-footer, long. Dyer taps the rebound up, and Rogers takes it away on the left wing for the Trojans. Trevecca into the front court. Rogers extends his left hand, now dribbles with his right, switches to his left on the left wing. Between the legs, dribble on, Brennigan lobs to Newton in the high post. Down to Pena, left block, banks it in from the left of the lane. 19-2 run for Trevecca, spanning the halftime break, and the Trojans are up by 3. 40-37 with 19:20 to play second half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Thomas, left wing, over to Dyer in the left corner. Dyer working inside on Newton, slips it. Thomas left block, shot up. Newton slaps his wrist, no call. Trojans get the rebound and bring it front court. You could hear the slap on the rim mic there. Trojans onto the offensive end. Price down the middle of the lane, lays it up, and swirls it home off the window. Tough take past Bryant Thomas. Trojans have scored the first 4 out of the break and are up by 5. 42-37 with 18:45 to play in the second half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Dyer, right wing with the basketball. Left around a Thomas screen. Dyer accelerates the cup and gets fouled on his way to the basket. Charge this to Jalen Tharp, his second, team's first. 2 free throws for Ren Dyer. It is a 21-2 run for Trevecca Nazarene, spanning the halftime break. And Ren Dyer is at the line for Carson-Newman and shooting 2 free throws. Dyer pushes up the first and misses long off the heel. So 1 more free throw for Ren Dyer. Carson-Newman just 1 for 3 at the charity stripe. Dyer bends the knees, flicks the second one up. It's long as well. Price taps the rebound up to himself on the right side of the lane, and Trevecca will look to extend a 5-point lead 90 seconds into the second half. Rogers, right wing, shimmies it down to the right corner, Tharp. High-low action, Thomas deflects it away from Newton, and Dyer steals it for the Eagles. Dyer in transition, hits Brennigan, left corner, catch 3, all cotton for Luke Brennigan. Luke Brennigan cuts it to a 2, 42-40 with 18:08 to play in the second half. That stops the 21-2 run for the Trojans, spanning the halftime break. Trevecca onto the offensive end. Newton hits Rogers curling at the keyhole. Shot up from the free throw line, he knocks it down. Trevecca flawless from the field to open up the second half. Trojans are 3 of 3 and leading by 5. 44-39 with 17:45 to play in the second half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Thomas, left elbow, switches it, Dyer left wing. Dyer, baseline drive, a kick, pilfered by Rogers on the right baseline. 4th turnover for Carson-Newman. Trojans bring it front court. Rogers switches it, left wing for Price, dump it off for Newton, left elbow. Around to Tharp, left corner, catch and shoot 3, back of the rim, no good. Bush, the rebound for the Eagles on the right block. Carson-Newman brings it right to left, trailing by 5. Brennigan, left corner, gets it to the free throw line, goes to Thomas, right point, 3's up, right iron, no. Rogers tips the rebound to himself, and the Trojans bring it from left to right. Trojans front court, drop it off Newton, right block. Newton pumps, lays it up with the right hand, tantalizes on the front of the rim and lays it in. Whistle and a foul. So 2 free throws for Trip Davis after drawing the 3rd personal on Brendan Newton, team's second.
That plays at the line number 50, Davis for Carson-Newman.
So Davis to the line to shoot a pair where Carson-Newman's just 1 for 4 as a team today. Davis knocks down the first one. 6-point game, 46 to 40. As Walker checks in for Tharp for the Trojans. One more free throw for Trip Davis. Bends his knees, floats it up, battles in and out, no good. Carson-Newman just 2 for 6 at the line for a team coming in at 72%. Trojans the rebound, lead holding it at 6, 46 to 40 with 16:35 to play in the second half. Trojans work it left to right. Newton flips it down to the left block. Pena, pump, gets Thomas into the air. Layup won't go. Pena gets his own rebound, turns, right hand bunny, that's good. Pena, rebound number 12, point number 11. He's got a double-double. Trojans by 8, their biggest lead of the night. 48 to 40 with 16:14 to play in the second half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Screen and roll. Bryant Thomas, right side of the lane, takes it up, and it's rejected out of his hands by Brendan Newton. Trojans front court, left corner, catch 3, back of the 10, no good from Price. Bush chases down the rebound for the Eagles. Carson-Newman sprints front court. Brennigan for Bush, left corner. Bush wants a triple. That one's short off the front of the 10. Price the rebound, Walker the rebound for Trevecca. Trojans front court. Newton running the middle of the lane. Shot up, rejected by Bush. Cian races right to left, down by 8. Thomas left of the lane. Rolls it out to Davis on the left wing. Davis, right hand dribbles into the paint, gets to the cup, gets into Newton, airmails the layup, and rebound snared by Price. Trevecca races front court. Walker a drive, dishes Rogers. Extra pass, left wing, wide open 3, short off the front of the 10 by Rice. Dyer grabs the rebound, and the Eagles work it right to left. Carson-Newman 1 of 7 to start the second half. Eagles 2 of their last 14 from the field. Trailing 48 to 40 with 15:06 to play second half. Eagles go inside the Bush left block. Turns in on Pena, shoots over top of him. High difficulty. Bush gets it done. 10 feet out over the sack logo. He's the first Eagle into double figures with 10. 48-42. Carson-Newman down by 6 with 14:48 to play in the second half. Trojans work it left to right. Rogers down the right side of the lane, gets the right block, feathers up a shot. That won't fall. Dyer pulls in his third rebound on the left block. Dyer races front court. Slings it Bush left block. Gets it down inside. Kick out Davis right corner. Extra passes around the horn. Back inside Thomas left block. Reset Brennigan left wing. Brennigan left around to Thomas screen. Brennigan feeds Thomas left of the lane. Shot up with the right hand. Thomas hits the runner. Count it plus a foul. Strong take for Bryant Thomas. Count the basket plus the foul on C.J. Pena. His second, team's third. Brings us to a break in the action. 14-18 to play in the second half. Trevecca 48, Carson-Newman 44. We return to Holt Fieldhouse after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeandeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeandeagles.com today.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
48-44, Trevecca leads Carson-Newman with 14-18 to go in the second half. Trojans a 21-2 run, spanning the halftime break to turn a 14-point deficit into an 8-point lead, and now Brian Thomas is at the line for Carson-Newman, trying to further cut into this Trevecca advantage. And one free throw's on the way. Rattles off right side. Rebound loose, middle of the lane. Davis taps it up to the head of the key. But Thomas mistimes his jump, and Rogers gets his paws on it for the Trojans. Carson-Newman struggling at the stretch. 2 for 7 as a team, for a team coming in shooting 73%. Trojans go inside to Price. Cuts it to the left block and lays it in. Strong take for Price. He's got 18 to lead all scores. Trojans extend the lead back to 6. 50-44 with 13:55 to go second half. Now a turnover. Brennigan stripped by Rogers. Eagles' 5th giveaway. Trojans bring it front court. Rogers between the rings. Chest pass to the left wing, Walker. Bounce down to the left block for Terry. Terry pivoting inside, and he dragged his pivot foot. Travels with the basketball. 9th turnover for Trevecca. 50-44. Trevecca the lead. Carson-Newman the ball. Carson-Newman a 13-2 edge in points off turnovers. The Trojans have been ball insecure. The Eagles have been successful. Conversely, Trevecca has made up ground on Carson-Newman on the offensive glass. 6 offensive rebounds for the Trojans, and Trevecca a 9-4 edge in second chance points against a Carson-Newman team that's just shooting 39% from the field. Zhao, head of the key, catch 3 on the way. Off the right iron, no good. Walker the rebound for Trevecca. Trojans bring it left to right, ahead by 6. Rogers between the rings. Motions with his right hand. Gets it to the right wing for Price. Price works inside on Zhao. Gets the cup. Layup won't go down. Butts snares the rebound for the Eagles. Carson-Newman brings it right to left. Davis, left baseline, accelerating to the cup. He gets dislodged by Tharp, and he takes it away. Back in favor of the Trojans, leading by 6. Carson-Newman just 3 for 11 after halftime. Pena straight on, long 2, front iron no. Bowen snatches the rebound for the Eagles. Eagles onto the offensive end. High-low action, Butts, left block. Butts drops it off for Davis, left wing. High-low action, back to Butts. Butts inside, and a whistle and a charge. Butts knocks Pena to the surface. And Butts charged for his first personal, first on the Eagles of the half. Hey, Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeandeagles.com. Features more than 1,100 products from t-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. Shopseeandeagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Carson-Newman has not lost to Trevecca since becoming a member of Division II. Granted, small sample size, just 2 games. These old NAIA District 24 foes. Eagles lead the all-time series 7-2, and winners of 2 straight. Trojans onto the offensive end. Tharp right baseline, flips it out Rogers. Out to the head of the key, Price. Dump it down inside to Newton. Kick out Walker, left wing. Way out the 3, front of the 10, no good. Brennigan the rebound for the Eagles, seeing down 6, bringing it front court. Davis, left baseline drive. Kick out, Brennigan, head of the key, 3, good. Luke Brennigan, the second Eagle into double figures. He has 10, and Carson-Newman cuts the deficit to 3, 50-47, 12:02. An answer on the other end, left wing, Price drills a triple. He's got 21, 5 of 9 from range. 53-47, Trojans by 6 with 11:50 to play in the second half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Luke Brennigan, right wing. Curls into the lane at the free throw line, stops and pivots, passes Davis left wing. High-low action at Bowen's left block. Turns in the lane, slip it off to Butts right block, off of his hands and out of bounds. Brings us to a break in the action. 11:36 to go in the second half. Trevecca 53, Carson-Newman 47. Trojans have had an answer for whatever the Eagles can throw at them here in the second half. Back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
11:36 to go in the second half. 53-47. Trojans lead Carson-Newman. It's been an off shooting night, especially inside against Brendan Newton and Caleb Terry, who have combined for 8 blocks tonight for the Trojans. Carson-Newman just 9 of 37. That's 24% from the field inside the three-point arc. The inside-out game working for the Eagles, seeing 9 of 18 from three-point range. But Trevecca's out rebounding Carson-Newman. And the Trojans with a 6-point lead in the basketball, moving from left to right in all black jerseys. Right of the lane, Williams has it. Dribbles into traffic, gets it out to Rogers, left point. Rogers feeds Pena at the head of the key, drives inside on Brennigan, and fouled on the floor on his way to the basket. Charge Luke Brennigan with his second personal and the team's second. So ball out of bounds to the right of the basket for the Trojans. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, they are your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Trojans ball, Rogers, right wing triple, strong off the heel. Dyer the rebound on the right side of the lane for the Eagles. Dribbles front court, trailing by 6. A bounce down to Thomas, left block. Turns into the lane, backs it out, Brennigan head of the key. Cut off by Newton. Brennigan left around to Thomas, screen, looks for the screen and roll action. Brennigan doesn't have it, backs it out to Bush, left point. Bush inside, he's stripped by Williams. 2-on-1 break. Williams down the middle of the lane. Behind the back pass, Pena left block, stripped by Dyer, loose ball on the floor. Dyer snatches it, gets it to Davis, and the Eagles sprint right to left, down by 6. Davis for Luke Brennigan, right wing, catch 3, on the way, Brennigan knocks it down. Luke Brennigan with 13 to lead the Eagles. Carson-Newman back within 3. 53-50 with 10:23 to play in the second half. Trojans bring it front court, moving left to right with the basketball. Newton, left elbow for Trevecca. Dribbles once with the left hand, hands off Price. Price into the paint. Shoves up a shot with the right hand, won't fall. Newton the rebound, follows, turns, shoots, misses, but gets fouled. E.J. Bush with his third personal, team's third. So 2 free throws for Brendan Newton. Newton, 5 of 8 at the line on the year. His first free throws tonight. Shoot him with a 3-point lead and 10:07 to play in the second half. Newton bends his knees, flips the first free throw up, and shorts it off the front of the 10. There has not been a free throw shooting clinic here inside the Holt Fieldhouse tonight. Trojans and Eagles combined 5 of 13 at the line. Trojans are 3 of 6. Newton's second free throw is on the way. Long off the heel. Bush elevates for the board for the Eagles. His 5th on the left of the lane. Carson-Newman brings it right to left. A 3 would tie it. Dyer at the free throw line. Pulls up, long 2. Shot was blocked. Late whistle, foul. And charge it on Tharp. His 3rd, team's 4th. Ren Dyer to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Dyer was 9 of 9 to start the year before missing his first 2 earlier today. First free throw released, and it's good. Trevecca hasn't scored in 2 minutes. Carson-Newman has trimmed the deficit down to 2. 53-51 with 9:58 to play in the second half. Dyer makes it 2 of 2, rattles in the second. He's got 7 points. And Carson-Newman within 1. 53-52 with 9:55 to play in the second half. Trojans bring it left to right. Pena gets it to Rogers, who sets up the offense on top of the jump circle. Rogers makes his way to the left wing. Feeds Pena ahead of the key. Around the right wing for Tharp into the right corner. Price a catch 3, halfway down and out. And Newton, big 4th personal coming on the 7-footer. Shoves off of Bush down low. That's Newton's 4th. Pardon me, his 3rd. team's 5th. We have an extra one on Newton somewhere. So the 3rd on Newton. Oh, official stats has him for 4. So the Eagles get the ball front court. Davis stumbles left baseline, turns it over. Trevecca tries to take advantage and stop a 2:24 scoring drought. Right wing, Rogers flips it Newton at the right elbow. Newton into the right corner for Pena. Baseline drive, gets to the cup. Thomas ties him up, jump ball. Possession arrow keeps it with Trevecca. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, they are laser-focused on your success. Rogers will inbound from the right baseline. And a whistle. And charge a foul to whom? Bryn Dyer, his 2nd. Team's 4th. So Rogers will trigger from the right baseline. Looks, and goes to the timeline to Tharp on the right side. Tharp looking to extend a 1-point lead for the Trojans. Price has it right wing with a game-high 21. Price swings it left wing, Rogers. Rogers curls to the free throw line, gets into the paint. Teardrop up from 10, strong off the heel. Brennigan the rebound for the Eagles. Cian brings it right to left. Thomas for Dyer right wing. Left around a Thomas screen. Dyer elevates, right elbow, 15-footer, rattles home. 9 for Rin. Carson-Newman retakes the lead. 54-53 with 8:40 to play in the second half. Trojans haven't scored in the last 3:18. Eagles on a 7-0 run to recapture the advantage. Carson-Newman trying to continue the good defensive effort. Trojans one of their last 8 from the field. Terry hands off Pena right wing. Into the right corner, Price. Price, right baseline drive, kicks it out. It's deflected. Thomas steals it. 3-on-2 break. Thomas in the paint for Bush. Deflected out of bounds by Tharp, and it stays with Carson-Newman on the right side of the basket. 54-53. Carson-Newman the lead in the ball. Dyer will inbound from the right baseline. Looking to extend a 1-point lead and a 7-0 run. Dyer finds Brennigan in the right corner. Brennigan, left hand, dribbles out to the right wing. Motions with his right hand and passes Dyer head of the key. Chest pass over to Davis, left wing. Davis curls inside on Pena. Pull-up jumper, left elbow, short front of the 10. Pena the box out for his 13th rebound. Trojans bring it left to right. Head of the key, Rogers. Switches it to the left wing for Walker. Back up top, Rogers, 15 to shoot. Bounce to Pena, turnaround Jay on the way, rattling out left side. No good, Brennigan the rebound. Trojans, one of their last 9 from the field, haven't scored in 4 minutes. Eagles trying to extend a 1-point lead after trailing by 7. Davis, right wing with a basketball. Takes it to the right baseline, gets underneath the basket. Reverse layup, blocked by Terry. Thomas the rebound, puts it on the floor. Loose ball right side of the lane. Rogers scoops it up for the Trojans. Trevecca onto the offensive end with numbers. Left corner, Walker. Around for Pena left wing. Hands off to Walker on the wing. Between the rings to Rogers it goes, and the Trojans reset, trying to stop a 5-minute scoring drought. Rogers accelerates the right block. Teardrop up, airballed it. Bush the rebound. Trojans 1 for their last 10 from the floor. Eagles trying to capitalize. Brennigan kicks it. Dyer, left wing, sizes up a 3 and knocks it down. 12 for Rin Dyer. Timeout, Trevecca. 57-53. Carson-Newman takes the lead with 6:49 to play in the second half. Eagles, a 10-0 run over the last 4 minutes to surge back in front. And we're back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military.
Final!
I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard and thinking about it that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your perspective.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
.6:49 to play in the second half. It's a 57-53 lead for Carson-Newman over Trevecca. Trojans haven't scored over the last 5:15, and in the interim, the Eagles on, depending on how you want to look at it, either a 10-0 or 13-3 run. It's the Trojans' ball out of the timeout. Trevecca trying to find its offensive footing. Trojans 32% from the field after halftime. Price breaks across the timeline for Trevecca. Handles it left wing and moves to the right wing with left-hand dribbles. 15 to shoot. Over to Walker, left wing. Walker feeds Pena in the corner. Drop it off for Newton, left block. Newton backing down Bykov. Spins left. Baby hook in with the left hand. Newton with 6 points. Trojans trim it to 2 and stop that near 6-minute scoring drought. 57-55, Eagles the lead in the ball with 6:15 to go in the second half. Bykov, head of the key for Dyer, left wing. Dyer right around the screen to the free throw line. Stops, feeds Bykov, left block, turns, right hand, leaner, in with the right hand off the glass. Dyer with his 4th assist. Eagles back to a 4-point edge. 59-55 with 5:55 to play in the second half. Trojans get it front court. Head of the key for Walker. Walker switches it, Pena left wing. Pena, right hand dribbles for Price at the head of the key. 10 to shoot. Into the high post, Newton. Newton. Bykov sags off of him. High-low action to Pena. Lays it up with the right hand and sends it in off the glass. Count it plus a foul. The harm to Ren Dyer. His 3rd and the team's 5th. Pena with an and one free throw. And a chance to get Trevecca within a point. 59-57 with 5:36 to play in the second half. Pena bends the knees, and one free throw short off the front of the 10. Bykov grabs the rebound. Eagles by 2, working it right to left. Dyer, right wing with the basketball. Accelerates the rim. Dyer, a whistle and a charge. And just like that, Dyer with back-to-back fouls. He's got 4, team 6th. Eagles turn it over for a 10th time and a 7th time this half. Ball back to the Trojans with a chance to tie with a 2, take the lead with a 3. Officials confirmed that Dyer had the foul. And the Trojans work it from left to right. Price between the rings. Between the legs, dribble to the left hand, switches it Walker, left wing. Bounce over to Pena, left baseline. Pena drives inside, kicks out Price, right wing. Spins around, drives, dishes, Walker, left wing, triple, banks it in from the wing. Walker came into this contest without a make from range. He's knocked down 2, including this one to give the Trojans the lead. 60-59 with under 5 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman onto the offensive end. Davis, screen and roll to Bykov, right block, gets into Newton, whistle, and a foul. So charge Newton with his 4th officially. And Bykov will head to the line after Newton picks up his 4th and the team's 6th. Bykov bends the knees, first free throw released, and he knocks it down. Tie game 60-60. 4 ties, 4 lead changes in this one. It has been a seesaw battle dominated by big runs. Eagles were up by 14 in the first half before Trevecca went on a 21-2 run spanning the halftime break. Carson-Newman took control with a 13-3 run here late in the second half. We're all tied at 60 now. Bykov, second free throw. Rattles it home. Bykov with 4 off the bench. Eagles retake the lead. 61-60 with 4:44 to play in the second half. Trojans bring it left to right. Pena between the rings with a rock. Gets it to Price, right wing. Price from the middle of the lane. Fadeaway Jay, good from 10 over the sack logo. 23 for Price to lead all scorers. Trevecca back in front, 62-61. Eagles the other way. Dyer airballs a reverse layup. Rebound tipped up and taken by Pena. Trojans into the front court with a 1-point lead in hand. Pena, head of the key. Works inside, pull up, left elbow, 15-footer, short, front of the 10. Rebound tipped up, deflected out of bounds off of Tharp into the Trojans bench. Back to Carson-Newman it goes. That stops a string of 4 straight makes for Trevecca. E.J. Bush, Bryant Thomas back up off the bench for Carson-Newman. 4:08 to play in the second half as Bush and Bykov, Bowens and Bykov exit for Bush and Thomas. Eagles look to retake the lead on this possession. Back-to-back-to-back, ultra-tight games for Carson-Newman. Looking to find the form in winning time. Davis, right wing with the rock. Left around a Thomas screen, slips it to Dyer, right wing. Chest pass Bush in the high post. Bush, one dribble, down to the left block, bumps, shot up, no good. Thomas, an offensive rebound, takes it up and sticks it back in with the right hand. 11 for Bryant Thomas to go along with 7 rebounds. Eagles retake the lead, 63-62 with 3:40 to play in the second half. Trojans onto the offensive end. Price, picked up by Brennigan on the left wing, 15 to shoot. Price drives on Brennigan, gets underneath the basket, drops it off Pena right side of the paint. Pena backs out right wing. High-low action down to the right block for Terry. Kick it out, right wing Price. Fadeaway 3, airballed it well strong. Bush will track down the rebound on the left baseline and bring it up the right sideline for Carson-Newman. 63-62, Carson-Newman by 1. 3:07 to play in the second half. Brennigan feeds Bush at the right elbow. Bush back out to Thomas, head of the key, around to Brennigan left wing. Chest pass Dyer, head of the key. Catch 3 on the way. Dyer cans it, count it, plus a foul. Big time bucket from Wren, and Brendan Newton has fouled out. That's his 5th. Brings us to a break in the action. Wren Dyer with an and 1 free throw when we return to Holt Fieldhouse after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeingeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeingeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeingeagles.com today.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
.256 to play in the second half. 66-62. Carson-Newman leading Trevecca, Nazarene, and Wren Dyer with a shot at a 4-point play to give the Eagles a 5-point lead with 2:56 to play in the second half. Both teams shooting free throws the rest of the way. And this is a big one here for Wren Dyer, a chance at a 5-point lead. Dyer gets the ball from the official, bends the knees, flips the and 1 free throw up, missed it. Dyer punched it, the miss, but Pena corralled it, his 15th rebound for the Trojans. Lead holds at 4 for Trevecca, or for Carson-Newman, 66-62. Trojans with it onto the offensive end with 2:42 to play in the second half. Moving left to right in the all-black road jerseys. Left wing. Goes inside Pena. Pena spins on Thomas. And a whistle and a foul on the floor on Bryant Thomas, his 3rd. team 7th, 1-1 situation for the Trojans. And C.J. Pena. Pena came in 21 of 25 at the line on the year. He's 1 for 2 today. Pena bends the knees, flips the front end up and missed it short. Thomas the rebound. And Carson-Newman, 4-point lead in hand, will bring it right to left. Brennigan. Left around a Thomas screen to the head of the key. 2 passes over to Dyer left wing. Dyer drives inside, gets to the cup, went up for the dunk, didn't fall. Dyer and Price collide for the rebound, and Dyer's done. That is 5 on him. Dyer commits his 5th personal. Team's 8th, so Ren Dyer fouls out for a 2nd time this year. And Price heads 75 feet the other way for 1-1. And Josh Price, presumably, much like his father, Mark, who couldn't miss an NBA jam, will get to shoot one free throw and presumably a bonus. Price 12 of 15 at the line on the year as Newton checks in to replace Calvin Walker. 1-1 for Price. 66-62, Eagles leading. Free throw on the way and in. 3-point lead now for the Eagles. That stops a 2:20 scoring drought for the Trojans. One more free throw for Price. Pushes it up and knocks it down. 66-64. Carson-Newman leading with 2:13 to go in the second half. Eagles were down by 8 at times here in the second half, but used a 13-3 run to grab the lead. Thomas at the head of the key. Holds the ball in his hands, goes to Davis left wing. Davis right around a Thomas screen up top. Feeds Bush right wing. Hands off Brennigan. Accelerates to the free throw line. Stops. Bounces to Bush right of the lane. 7 to shoot. Bush turns. Shoots over Pena. Strong off the heel. Thomas, loose ball, grabs the rebound. Second chance for the Eagles. And Carson-Newman content to milk some clock with 100 seconds left, nursing a 2-point lead. Brennigan dribbling around at the free throw line. Stops. Feeds Bush right block. Back out to Brennigan with 8 to shoot. Back inside Bush right block. 6 and 5. Bush into the lane. Turns. Shot up over Pena. He's fouled. E.J. Bush to the stripe after Pena gets whistled for his 3rd and the team's 8th. 2 shots for E.J. with 88 seconds left. Carson-Newman up 66-64. Bush to the line for Carson-Newman. Bush. 2 shots here. Clad in an all-white jersey. Gets the ball from Jeff Fancher. Bends the knees and shoots the free throw. Bounces off the front of the rim, no good. At best, he can make it a 3-point game. 66-64, Carson-Newman by 2. One more free throw for E.J. One of 4 Eagles in double figures tonight with 10 points. It twirls a 1080 around the rim before dropping home. Make it 11 for E.J. Bush. 3-point lead for the Eagles. 67-64. Trojans down by a triple with 80 seconds left. Price accelerating, left elbow, heaves up a 15-footer, missed it badly off the right side of the iron. And Brennigan grabs the bounced rebound on the left baseline. Eagles into the front court with 65 seconds left, looking for a 2-possession lead. Trojans without a basket made over the last 3:22, looking for another stop. Shot clock at 11. Chuck Benson says initiate the offense. 53 to play. Over to Davis right wing. 7-6. Davis accelerates. Head of the key. Straight on. Triple. Right iron. No. Trojans the rebound. Down by a triple. 45 seconds left. Trevecca into the front court. Rogers has it. Left wing extended. Rogers over to Price left corner. Thomas guards him. 19 to shoot. Left wing Rogers. Moves between the rings. Rogers, right wing with the ball. Left around a screen. Gets an open 3. Back of the rim, no good. But no, it bends in. 24 seconds left. Tied at 67. What a carom for Rogers to get it to drop. 67-67. Luke Brennigan into the front court. And he calls for time with 18 seconds left. 67-67. Rogers got open. around a screen and buried a triple from the right wing to tie it at 67 and stop a 3.5-minute field goal drought. Now the Eagles trying to stop a drought of their own. Haven't made a bucket in the last 2:40. And Carson-Newman with an opportunity here to play for the last shot with 18 seconds left. It has been a good one here in Holt. 5 ties, 7 lead changes. Eagles were ahead by 14 in the first half before Trevecca used a 21-2 run spanning the halftime break to grab an 8-point lead. Then the Eagles countered with a 13-3 run of their own. And it has been back and forth basketball here down the stretch. 18.1 seconds left. 67-67. The Trojans have scored 5 of the last 6 points to tie it at 67. And the Eagles looking for some high-quality action with 18 seconds left, trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. It was Queens who hit a buzzer beater to beat the Eagles on Saturday night. Carson-Newman trying to have a little turkey, some stuffing, get one of their own here on Tuesday night. Brennigan, Bush, Davis, Thomas, and Nick Brennigan on the floor for Carson-Newman. Newton, Rogers, Tharp, Price, and Pena for the Trojans. Eagles move right to left with the basketball. Clock inside of 10 seconds. Brennigan between the rings. Feeds Bush right point, 6 and 5. Thomas head of the key around to Brennigan left wing, 3 and 2. Nick Brennigan head of the key, straight on 3. Dead-eye! A dead-eye dagger for Nick Brennigan at the horn. Officials will congregate to see if time needs to be put back on the clock. And there's some chippiness happening. Officials chatting. And might be a sliver of time put back on. As it stands, Nick Brennigan with a head of the key 3 at the horn. Officials will chat this one over. Is it ball game or is time back on the clock? Jeff Fancher is making his way to the scorer's table. And .3 on the clock. So Trevecca has a last gasp. So the Trojans will have an opportunity, but the Trojans will have to, for all intents and purposes, have an alley-oop to have a chance. So .3 on the clock, an alley-oop 3 is what can save the day for Trevecca and force overtime. Carson-Newman on the floor, Davis, Brennigan, Bush, Brennigan, and Thomas. Nick Brennigan with the head of the key 3 off the feed from his older brother Luke. The reason the Eagles have this 3-point lead. Bryant Thomas will guard the inbounds man. Tharp will trigger. It has to be an alley-oop type situation. Tharp looking, lobs in to the head of the key. E.J. Bush grabs it. Ball game over. Carson-Newman wins it. Nick Brennigan with a triple with .3 seconds left. Wins it for the Eagles. And Carson-Newman prevails 70-67. Heartbreak on Saturday. Nick Brennigan, the hero, on Tuesday as the Eagles win it 70-67 over the Trevecca Trojans. Domino's postgame report heads your way in a moment after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From footlong hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
What is it that makes you powerful? It's not only having a voice, but knowing that it's heard loud and clear. We understand knowledge can change your life, and that energy will continue to power it. And because you're part of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we're always listening. Because you're more than just a customer, you're a member. And what's more powerful than that?
AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team.
All right, courtside here in Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman prevails over the Trevecca Nazarene Trojans, 60-57. Nick Brennigan with a three with 0.3 seconds left to get the Eagles the win by a final score of 70-67. Domino's post-game report is headed your way after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Grab a slice. Our coverage of CN Hoops continues with the Domino's postgame report on the Eagle Sports Network.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owner's insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's postgame report on the Eagle Sports Network.
Imagine 2-3 won't go down, but Bush elevates and detonates.
Your stats breakdown, a conversation with Chuck Benson, and player interviews are all headed your way. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, the official beverage of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Aramark, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Quality Suites, an official hotel of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Well, what a dandy here inside of Holt Fieldhouse tonight as Carson-Newman wins it with 0.3 seconds left. Nick Brennigan, the dead-eye dagger from the head of the key to give Carson-Newman the 70-67 win over the Trevecca Nazarene Trojans. And it probably shouldn't be a surprise what our AEC electrifying play of the day is. Shocker, Nick Brennigan's three.
Thomas head of the key around to Brennigan, left wing. 3 and 2. Nick Brennigan head of the key. Straight on three. Dead-eye! A dead-eye dagger for Nick Brennigan at the horn.
The officials would put 0.3 seconds back on the clock, but E.J. Bush was able to steal away the inbounds pass, and Carson-Newman wins it by a final score of 70-67. That is our AEC electrifying play of the game. Make the right call for energy efficiency and score big savings today. Contact AEC. They are your trusted energy partner. AEC powering the Carson-Newman Eagles, Mossy Creek, and your life. After all, you're not just a utility customer. You are a co-op member. Well, Carson-Newman snaps a 3-game losing streak. Eagles improve to 2-3 on the year, while the Trojans fall to 3-2 on the year. This one, the last-second heave obfuscates kind of what a weird game this was. Seesaw battle the whole way, but it was tilting heavily in one team's favor quite frequently. Carson-Newman fell behind by 7 early. Eagles were down by 3, 12-9 at the under 12 media timeout, but then went on a 14-2 and an 8-0 run to take a 14-point lead at the under 4 media timeout. And what does Trevecca do? Respond in kind with a 21-2 run spanning the halftime break. Trojans up by 8 in the second half. Doesn't matter. Carson-Newman has an answer. Eagles a 13-3 run to respond and retake the lead. And the game tied 5 times. Lead changes 7 times down the stretch run, leading into Nick Brennigan's make from long distance with 0.3 seconds left. So Nick Brennigan gets open, knocks down a catch 3 at the horn to give Carson-Newman the win over Trevecca Nazarene, 70-67. Trojans shoot better than Carson-Newman. Trevecca 43% from the field. However, the long-distance dedications make up the difference for Carson-Newman in this one tonight. Eagles 13 of 23 from long range, and in spite of the fact that the Trojans made one more shot than Carson-Newman, were more efficient and out-rebounded the Eagles. Those threes, what paved the way for a Carson-Newman win, 70-67. Domino's post-game report continues. Here, actually, we'll hold steady here as Chuck Benson makes his way to press row for his post-game conversation. Nick Brennigan, of course, in tow, the hero in this one, with the 3 at the buzzer to get Carson-Newman the win, 70-67 over the Trevecca Nazarene Trojans by a final score of 70-67. Hey, Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles, so when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Whether you're a student looking for a late-night snack or just out to eat with your coworkers, Domino's has a deal for you. Get a large one-topping pizza for $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID, or get 25% off your entire order when you bring in your business card at lunch. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Well, Chuck Benson, if you could dream a dream, certainly a game-winning 3 would probably be a part of those dreams. Nick Brennigan, a straight-on triple at the horn to cap a back-and-forth seesaw battle over the Trevecca Nazarene Trojans. Break down the final play with the final possession. A buzzer beat you on Saturday. Here on Tuesday before Thanksgiving, you beat the buzzer.
Yeah, well, first of all, we felt like we were in a bind because Brandon Newton is a problem. 7'2.5", 275 pounds, whatever he is. The 5 blocks is one thing. The irreparable damage to our players' psyche is something else. And they're late. We would not have typically wanted to, take a 3. We knew a foul would get us to the line. But we just were. He is such a big human being, and he was just sort of camped out in there. And so what we initially were going to call was that a rim attack shot, but then right before the timeout was over, we decided there's no way that's going to happen. They're going to put him at the rim, and we decided let's put our shooter in a position to make the shot. And I went with Nick without a moment's notice. He probably is our hardest working, since he's been here, probably our hardest working guy at his shot. And I was confident if he had the time and the space, he would make it. And thankfully, we executed, set good screens, and then he delivered the game winner.
Let's talk about Brandon Newton, because it's been a minute since you've had to contend with somebody with his size and his length down low. You were 13 of 23 from beyond the arc, but just 12 of 38. That's 31% inside. Yep. Typically, your teams are about establishing something inside. What was it to have to alter and adjust middle of the way against such a force of nature downstairs?
Well, I mean, I guess I sort of think Dima Bykov and Bryant Thomas are big guys. Next to him, they're not. I'm serious. I've never seen Dima in the 7 years he's been here look small next to somebody, and he actually did. So, yeah, like I said, the 5 blocks was one thing. His presence and the mental side of it was something else, and we could not establish that inside. I mean, the run they make, it's a double-digit lead late in the first, and we can't find our rim level shots because of that kid. And that just, I mean, and the backup's a big dude too. I mean,
yeah,
they had some big bodies, and thankfully, they cooled off a bit second half, and we were able to sort of climb into it and give ourselves a chance to win.
This one was about the runs. You took a 14-point lead off 14-2 and 8-0 spurts in the first half. And then E.J. Bush and Bryant Thomas both got in foul trouble. With those two on the bench, Trevecca goes on a 21-2 run spanning the halftime break. How much of the spurts were about personnel in this one?
Well, absolutely all about personnel. But really, we could not stop. We could not stop the bleeding. You saw it. We were getting the ball inside, at the rim. They make some tough shots. We get in there and get a good look at it, and we couldn't stop around with a shot, even though we were getting layups. So it was what it was. But our guys about halfway through the second really sort of slowed down and got very present and took the focus off what was going on and what had been going on, and just completely committed to the moment and performed well enough.
Played some pretty stout defense down the stretch. Chris Rogers hit a 3 to tie it up with under 30 seconds to go. That was the Trojans' first made shot from the field in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
What'd you do defensively to slow down a pretty formidable 1-2 punch in Josh Price, who clearly has game based on who his father is in Mark Price, but C.J. Pena, pretty effective and efficient as well.
I mean, Pena was their 23 and 10 guy coming into the game. We held him to 13 and 15. I mean, he did the job on the boards. We cut his scoring down significantly, so credit to our guys. But I just think I hate to say it, but I think the way the first half ended in such a crazy fashion. You saw the shots they were taking, and Price was he sort of took on his father's spirit in some crazy way and just went nuts and made 4 threes himself there, and that sort of like stuck with us through halftime into the second half. But again, we still had enough poise and composure late to secure the win.
How's this one, aside from the final outcome, when it came down to winning time, your team delivered in this one, where on Saturday and last Wednesday against Tusculum, there were hiccups. What changed from those two to this one?
Well, I thought the Queens thing wasn't about us hiccuping as much as the fact they absolutely daggered us in the heart with the dagger 3 to end it. I mean, I felt pretty good about that one until, literally the buzz went off and the ball was in the air. Tusculum, a completely different set of circumstances, but we're just glad to sort of taste success with a win. I mean, was this the best possible performance we could have? No, it was not. Is it still a win? It's still a win, and we needed to win desperately, and we were able to secure one here going into Thanksgiving. So we should be very happy.
All right, stuff yourselves with turkey on Thursday, and then welcome in a Wingate team that is playing pretty high-level basketball. No shock there under Brian Good. They're up 37-20 on Newberry at the halftime break over in Cuddy Arena. Jaron Cottingham, Rashard Pringle, high-quality, high-level basketball players for the Bulldogs make their way to Holt Fieldhouse on Saturday.
Yeah, they are really playing well this year. I think they're defending really well. We're gonna have our hands cut out. We're gonna have our hands full, man. We got them 3 times last year. That will have nothing to do with this year. They're hungry. Brian Good's a heck of a coach, and he's got tough, literally tough Bulldogs. So it'll be a challenge for sure.
All right, Chuck. Pleasure as always. Congrats on a buzzer beater win over the Trojans.
Thanks, Kev.
That is Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Nick Brennigan to the microphone when we return after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Miss out on tonight's postgame interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's postgame report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military.
Final!
I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard and thinking about it that it's a great opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your perspective.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
All right, back on the Domino's post-game report. Adam Cavalier alongside the hero of the day, Nick Brennigan, as Carson-Newman prevails at the horn, 70-67 over the Trevecca Nazarene Trojans. Nick, a three with 0.3 seconds left, wins it for the Eagles. Break down the play that gets Carson-Newman back in the win column.
We're just in the timeout, and CB calls the play that was kind of just calling my number and had the confidence in me, and the team had the confidence in me, and I just did the easy job and made the shot.
The threes were falling tonight, and they kind of had to. Brendan Newton was an absolute one-man wrecking crew inside. How did the inside-out approach help the cause today against such a formidable defender down low?
I mean, yeah, he was a great defender, so we just put him in ball screens and hopefully we could expose him some that way, and we kind of found an advantage throughout that, just making him come up and play too, and we found advantages in that.
This one had run after run after run. You go up by 14 in the first half. Trevecca fires a pretty good 21-2 punch, spanning the halftime break. But then you have the final answer, 10-3 run, and win it in the back-and-forth battle. How did this team weather the storm in this one?
Oh, we just stuck with it. Coach always says, don't play the scoreboard, just stay within our team, focus on what we can control, and I think we did that well in the last media, and ultimately it came out to victory.
Lost 2 tough single-possession games late. Yeah. Queens and Tusculum on Saturday and last Wednesday. You win a tough single-possession game late here today. What's different tonight versus those two?
We found a way. We were better on the boards. We took better care of the ball, and I think all those things lead to winning. So it's good that we found a way to win. Hopefully it can carry over to Saturday.
All right, Nick, thanks for the time.
Congrats
on the game winner.
Thank you.
That is freshman guard Nick Brennigan as Carson-Newman prevails 70-67. One other score to tell you about on the women's side. Carson-Newman's women prevail over now previously unbeaten Clayton State. Final score 73-66. Campbell Penland and Braylon Weichel each with 14 points, while Lindsey Taylor has 10 points and 9 rebounds. Our next presentation of Carson-Newman Athletics comes your way on Saturday when the Eagles take on the Wingate Bulldogs, men's and women's doubleheader. The women's game tips off at 2. We are on the air at 6:15 p.m. For our entire crew today, Brock Persley, our director, Richard Martin, our replay operator, and our camera crew, Mia Toribio and Brianna Witt, I'm Adam Cavalier. Thanks for joining us here on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. We hope you and yours have a fantastic Thanksgiving with family. Stay safe as Carson-Newman gets the job done over Trevecca, 70-67. We'll talk to you on Saturday. Until then, good night, everybody.
You've been listening to the Domino's postgame report on the Eagles Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, the official beverage of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser-focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service-built. By Aramark, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Quality Suites, an official hotel of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. The executive producer of the Eagles Sports Network is Matt Pope. Producers Adam Cavalier, Michael Watdrang, Richard Big Daddy Martin, Brian White, and Justin J-Dog Franklin. I'm staff announcer Carl Shannon. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Charles A. Fowler. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit cneagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagle Sports Network.